How's it going, everybody? We are back. Everyone's having a good-ass day today. I know I am, and I hope you are too. Today, I want to talk to you about the Tarrasque. Now, the Tarrasque is quite an interesting creature, as it was created with the express intent of killing the party at the end of an adventure. It was created to be invincible. Regeneration, magic resistance, as well as magical deflection, the ability to hit pretty much anyone, no matter how advanced or how powerful their armor might be, the ability to resist pretty much any attack, no matter how powerful. The Tarrasque is, by all intents and purposes, undefeatable. Or is it? You see, in older editions, the Tarrasque had numerous immunities, not just to charm and frightened effects, but also to pretty much anything psionic, anything that would affect its mind. It was immune to it. And pretty much any physical attack, it was highly resistant, and this does include elemental magics, and fire and poison could not harm it whatsoever. Not even this much. Really, just couldn't even harm it. However, over the years, starting with 3rd edition, and then 4th, and finally 5th edition, the Tarrasque has been downgraded from a game-ending threat no matter what, to something that is reasonably fightable. In 3rd edition, it was quite powerful, but then again, so were players. A max-level party was essentially onto a troop of demigods, and so when faced with a mighty Tarrasque, they stood quite a chance. In 4th edition, meh. And in 5th edition, well, a lot of people say that the Tarrasque is essentially a joke. Pretty much incapable of standing up to a group of fully kitted out level 20 adventurers. Now keep in mind, pretty much everything in the monster manual of 5th edition is balanced around two things. Number one, the party has either no magical items or at the most 3 magical items each. And the party is not using over-the-top homebrews. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, 4 people. That was the other thing that I wanted to say, but like I blanked out, and so that was a problem. But so because the Tarrasque was balanced around a party of 4 using at the most 3 magical items each, it's not as strong as its previous iterations. It doesn't have regeneration. Its attacks don't bypass resistances. Hell, it doesn't even automatically deflect magic. There is a very good chance that a magical spell that is thrown at it will not be deflected. But today, I want to sit here with you all and look at the wiki page for the Forgotten Realms, and then I want to look at the sheet for the Tarrasque, and then I want to talk to you guys about what I would do in order to make the 5th edition Tarrasque more in line with what is expected of it. So, let's get started. Why is this not capturing the window? It should be capturing. There you go. All right. So, the Tarrasque was the most terrible creature known to inhabit the prime material plane. The beast was a full 50 feet, 15 meters tall, and 70 feet, 21 meters long. Quadruped with a long tail, reflective carapace, and 2 large horns on its head. Supposedly, there was only one Tarrasque, which slumbered within the world's core. No one could predict when it would next awake. The Tarrasque was irreversibly tied to the Prime by its nature. As a result, the most one could hope to do was put the creature to sleep within the core, holding it off for a while longer. However, the ancient texts seem to indicate that there might be a way to finally and ultimately deal with the creature, if one could somehow deceive it, luring it into another plane and sealing it there. Myth, legend, and all sorts of things. When someone says, by the way, to trap it inside of a world's core, that is to cast the spell Imprisonment, as that is exactly what that spell does. It takes the person, puts it inside of a little pocket plane, and then shoves that pocket plane inside of the core of the world that you are residing in. Let us continue. The Tarrasque was an enormous abomination, roughly the size of an ancient dragon, with 2 long horns extending from its forehead, a thick carapace, mighty tail, many spikes covering its large body, and a wide, toothy maw. The Tarrasque also had 2 small eyes, but it did not rely on these for its primary method of sensory perception. If they were blinded or removed, it was effectively unhindered. The Tarrasque was impossible to frighten or charm, and had resistances to every kind of damage imaginable. They moved at a speed roughly half that of a human, either while walking on the surface, climbing a height, or burrowing through the earth. Although the Tarrasque was indisputably a force of pure destruction, it was not truly evil, or even chaotic by nature, lacking the consciousness necessary for it to take a moral stance. As a result, it was merely neutral in alignment. Alright, so from this we can ascertain a number of things. Number 1, all that I said before regarding his resistances and immunities remain the case as per the written canon of the monster. It is highly resistant to all kinds of damage, immune to mental effects such as frighten and charm, relatively slow, which is a problem. Speed is rather big, right? If a creature like this truly moves at half the speed of a human, then it can't really threaten much. The average level 20 fighter with a mobile feat could reasonably defeat it by himself. But let's continue. The Tarrasque had many unusual abilities gifted to it by its creators. Among the most terrifying of these was its ability to ignore any natural resistances its victims had, cutting right through them with its deadly attacks. It also had the ability to dramatically hinder the ability of creatures within 200 feet, 61 meters of it, to fly, reducing their speed substantially, while also bringing them down to a maximum altitude of 20 feet, which put them within the beast's reach. This is known as the no-fly zone. Unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, this has never been implemented in-game, which, in my opinion, is a bit of a shame. The Tarrasque had the ability to instill nearby creatures with terrible fear, rendering them incapable of action. It was also immune to the ill effects of fire, poison, or disease, generally immensely difficult to injure. Some scholars even claim that they were immune to all manner of psionic attacks. So, on top of everything that we've talked about before, it also has the ability for this supernatural fear, which, quite an impressive thing, considering pretty much the only other creatures that have such a thing are full dragons, specifically adult ones. Then again, this is meant to be the strongest beast of the Prime Plane, so it makes sense that it would have some of these abilities. And it is theorized, I guess, by some scholars that he was immune to psychic abilities. Alright, we will keep that in mind. All of these things are important, as is especially this bit of text here, where it states that its attacks would ignore resistances of its victims. If you'll recall the 5th edition sheet, we haven't looked at it yet, but if you know anything about it, you would know that he does not have any such ability. This is important, as it really does add to the offensive capacity of the Tarrasque. Let's go into the history of the Tarrasque a bit. Let's talk about its appearance throughout the lore of the Forgotten Realms and Peril, as well as its appearance in books and the like. The history of the Tarrasque was controversial. Most persons were wholly unaware of the Tarrasque's existence, and those that did know of it were unsure about its origins, which they surmised to be, "I appreciate the follow, Grass Hunter. Welcome to the hill. I hope you're enjoying the conversation." which is surmised to be from anything from its actual creation to it being the weapon of an ancient and evil cabal of wizards. Most dismissed these theories, however, as unproven musings. More important was that the Tarrasque rarely left evidence or witnesses, so dangerous was its nature. Some sages argued that the Tarrasque was created by the Primordials as a weapon of destruction during the Dawn War, with the purpose of undoing the stability instilled in the world by the gods so that the Primordials could remake it. Fortunately, the Primordials created only one Tarrasque. Another theory was that the Tarrasque was but one specimen of an entire population of the creatures living on the planet Falx, which was located somewhere in another crystal sphere. Falx had several hundred creatures that were either the same species as the Tarrasque of Toril, or else an unfortunate example of convergent evolution. Let's look at Falx for a sec. And is there anything else here important? According to this view, Toril's Tarrasque had simply been transported or summoned to Toril from Falx in ancient times. So, let's look at a bit of the history of Falx. This is the crystal sphere of Falx. Crystal spheres, for those who do not know, are D&D's version of solar systems, essentially. In D&D, space is composed of a sea of phlogiston, which is a highly flammable material, which requires special magical ships to traverse, and planets and the like are contained inside of crystal spheres that float in this phlogiston. But let's read on. From space, Falx appeared like a featureless white sphere. This was a result of constant, thick cloud cover which masked the barren landscape below. Where is Falx in all of this? City, illicit outposts, catastrophe basin, dry sea, another dry sea. Is this meant to be like the globe of Falx? Might be, and these are like seas. Okay. So this is all land, and this are its seas. A couple of illicit outposts, there's a city, some hills here, and brain in the skull. I don't know what that means. I'm sure for Spelljammer connoisseurs, this is a little bit more meaningful. Population of illithids, orcs, goblins, dwarves, drow, myconids, and aboleths. So, planet was roughly 10,000 miles in radius, with a circumference about 2.5 times as large as Toril's at the Equator. The nearly perfectly round planet had a day length of 30 hours. Falx had no magnetic field, so compasses were useless there. Because of the thick cloud cover, it was never very bright during the day, and at night it was utterly black. The dim daytime sky of Falx was green-blue because the clouds absorbed more red light than a planet such as Toril. Falx had a thicker crust than most other planets of its size, with a smaller central core of nickel and iron. This led to less volcanic activity than other Earth worlds. No active volcanoes, hot springs, or other geothermal features. The surface was relatively flat, with smooth hills but no substantial mountains. The change in elevation from the highest point to the lowest point on the planet was only 8,000 feet. The planet showed evidence of previous meteor strikes in its history in the form of craters. These craters were postulated to have once been filled with water. The three largest such basins were called the Dead Sea Basin, the Firestrike Basin, and Catastrophe Basin. Since all such seas were now dried up, the planet consisted of a single continent. In fact, there was no permanent liquid water anywhere on the planet. All water was found in the heavy cloud cover or deep beneath the surface. Below the surface, there was evidence of ancient volcanic activity in the form of massive networks of hollow lava tubes, and subterranean takes filling massive caves. Climate like Toril, the axis was tilted, granting seasons to the planet. However, the effect of the seasons on climate and temperature was minimal. The atmosphere had a high percentage of carbon dioxide, leading to a greenhouse effect that kept the planet very warm, about 66 degrees Celsius, 150 degrees Fahrenheit on average. The temperatures were even hotter, yada yada yada. Basically, this is a desert world, highly inhospitable, no water or no liquid water on the planet, and basically too hot for pretty much anybody to live there comfortably. As for its flora and fauna, while sages speculated that Falx once had water and life on its surface for all of recorded history, the planet was almost barren. Only notable surface flora were called carpet mosses because of their appearance and feel. These mosses formed colonies that could reach hundreds of feet in width and were mobile. Most were red or orange in color, but there were many distinct species. All animal life was approximately reptilian. Most of these small animals were under a yard in length and had 4 legs, but some also had 6 or 8. Most were venomous scavengers who fed on both mosses and other lizards. There were many varieties, such as the fox imbo. While the smaller animals and plants survived the heat and winds by hiding, the other major type of life form was simply large enough and powerful enough to resist such hazards. Is this the world of Dark Sun? No, this is Falx, which is the planet that Tarrasques are theorized to be from. While the smaller Falx was home to a population of several hundred creatures that were either Tarrasques or creatures extremely similar to them. Some sages argue that the idea of the Tarrasque being a unique creature was a falsehood, and that the Tarrasque of Toril was simply a specimen of the creatures from Falx that had been transported to Toril by some means unknown. Hi, Hammy, how's it going? All sentient life forms on Falx lived below the surface. By far the most populous of these were illithids, although orcs and goblinoids also had a limited population. These latter two groups were used by the Mind Flayers as slaves and food, also a relatively large population of myconids. Rumor existed of other sentient life below the surface, including maroon populations of dwarves and drow, and even reports of aboleths in the deepest, watery reaches of the planet. But yes, this is not the setting of Dark Sun, as the setting of Dark Sun is a planet, if I'm not mistaken, populated by giants. Or at least half-giants. But today we're talking about the Tarrasque. And so this is the planet that Tarrasques are theorized to hail from, or at least a species that has evolved into something that is very similar to a Tarrasque, both in appearance and features. A unique Tarrasque, back on Toril, known as the Sleeper, dwelled in the continent of Katashaka in ancient times. She was worshipped and fed sacrifices by the ancient Tabaxi tribe of humans, and reigned over their lands. In Tabaxi legend, one season the Sleeper desired vengeance against an ancient enemy and summoned the greatest warriors of the 9 tribes to follow her into battle. In Mairshak. Apparently defeated, the Sleeper returned in a rage and went on a rampage on the night of feasting, before finally returning to sleep. She would awaken 23 more times, even more angry and hungry. Finally, on the next night of feasting, at the end of a millennium, the next sacrifice, Oya was blessed by Ubtao and empowered with magic right before the Sleeper awoke and came to devour her. But she used the magic to halt, crush, and slay the Sleeper. In the final years of the First Empire of Netheril, a Tarrasque's lair, known locally as the Lair of the Sleeping Beast, in what would be southwest Anauroch, was under heavy guard by Angart barbarians, whose shamans' prophecies told of the beast's imminent awakening. In the year of Sundered Webs, adventurers hired by the arch-wizard Karsus came to cut out the Tarrasque's which was to be used as a spell component for the casting of Karsus' avatar. A gold dragon named Dracolnobalan, who protected the Angart tribe, provided the adventurers working for Karsus with the liquid that she claimed would keep the Tarrasque from waking again once applied to its body. In the year of the prince, 1357, a mage summoned a Tarrasque through a ritual that required the heads of 7 adult dragons to complete. It was defeated by the crew of the realm's master. So, already, we have 3 instances of separate Tarrasques. One, the Sleeper, which was slain. Another, the Tarrasque of the Lair of the Sleeping Beast, which was put to sleep permanently. And much later, much later, a Tarrasque that was outright summoned and then promptly defeated. Now, in terms of the ecology, the Tarrasque is an eating machine, capable of swallowing creatures of roughly giant-sized whole. When roused, it would, by its design, eat quite literally the entire world, including plants and animals. Fortunately, it would only be active for a week or 2 before it returned to its slumber to sleep for 5 to 20 months, although once every decade or so, the Tarrasque would stay active for several months, after which it would sleep 4 to 16 years, unless disturbed. Legend had it that one could yield a vast number of gems from a Tarrasque's upper carapace by treating it with acid and then heating it in a furnace. Other legends spoke of dwarven blacksmiths being able to forge metal from the Tarrasque's underbelly by mixing it with adamantite and the creature's blood. Overall, The Tarrasque is a tough motherfucker, one you don't want to have to deal with, but if you manage to defeat one, its entire body would provide you with a wealth of magical materials to cast spells with or craft weapons and armor with. So, we've seen a number of interesting abilities for the Tarrasque, and we have some idea of its nature. It is essentially a super predator derived from a death world, where it is quite likely that due to the existence of numerous of this creature's kind, the entire planet was simply eaten to oblivion, which would, by definition, mean that these are creatures that are incapable of living in a sustainable environment. However, they are, by their very nature, so impossibly hard to kill that they are also equally impossible to starve to death. Unless, of course, all of the ecology of that death world has, to some extent, adapted to the existence of the Tarrasque, and they simply generate so much of themselves in that desert that they are able to provide not just for themselves, but also for the Tarrasques. It's also likely that the Tarrasques can simply consume each other for the necessary nutritional value. Or they simply subsist on some other form of nutrition, perhaps something magical of some kind. They are possibly immortal outright and generate their own caloric and nutritional value by virtue of their magical nature, which would lend itself quite neatly to them being true monstrosities. But now, I want to look at the sheet for the Tarrasque in 5th edition so that we can discuss what exactly this thing is capable of in 5th edition. So, let's start reading. Tarrasque is a gargantuan monstrosity, subtype of Titan, and it is unaligned. Now, being unaligned is actually a strength. It means that this creature is immune to pretty much any sort of magic, even though 5th edition doesn't really lend itself to this type of thing. It is a thing that exists in the setting. Any sort of magic that would rely on alignment is ineffective, or at least less effective, against the Tarrasque. It has an armor class of 25, which is the most armor class of any creature in the game. Nothing has more armor class than this, unless it's made with homebrew. And in fact, it would require, unless you're using +3 armor and weapons, so without magical items, it would require a very capable warrior, so they would need the defense fighting style for a +1 to armor class. They would need plate armor and a shield, which would set their armor class to 21 altogether. Then on top of that, they would require Shield of Faith and Haste in order to equalize the armor class of this creature. Now, you can get higher values by playing a Warforged, and then you have a 26 armor class on top of everything else. You can play other more exotic races that have other benefits, but this is exclusively if you take baseline races that this creature was balanced around and balanced to account for. Other than that, in terms of its stats, it has the maximum possible strength and constitution you can have, which is 30. Nothing has more than this. It has base dexterity, negative intelligence, and base wisdom and charisma. It has the most hit points out of anything, and it is slightly faster than a human, unlike what is said in the wiki page, which states that it should be half as quick as a human. Then again, it doesn't really make sense that it would only be half as fast as a human, as, well, it's simply far too big. Unless, of course, it means that it's half as fast as a human would be at its size, which makes sense to a degree. But I dislike it, so we're going to ignore it. It has some amount of immunities, namely to fire and poison, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons. Notice, however, it does not have an immunity to psychic damage, which it is theorized to have, and it is not resistant to all other damage types that it is not immune to, which I find problematic. It does have blind sight, and it is immune to paralysis and poison. Passive perception of 10, meaning that it's not particularly perceptive, so you would theoretically not have a very hard time hiding from it. It cannot speak any language, and it has a challenge rating of 30, the maximum that you can have. Its legendary resistances of 3 a day mean that its not so impressive saving throws can be compensated for. It has magic resistance, and it has a reflective carapace. Now, the reflective carapace of 5th edition is significantly weaker than in previous editions. In previous editions, if you were to hit the Tarrasque with anything that was a targeted projectile spell, such as Magic Missile, or a line spell, such as a Lightning Bolt, or a cone spell, such as Cone of Cold, all of these would be immediately shot back at you. In here, however, you roll a d6, and on a 1 to 5, the Tarrasque is unaffected by these spells, and on a 6, it's fired back at the caster. So, significantly weaker version of the Reflective Carapace. It also has Siege Monster, which allows it to deal double damage to objects and structures. Onto its actions. It has a powerful multi-attack, which allows it to use its Frightful Presence, and then it makes 5 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws, 1 with its horns, and 1 with its tail. And then, if it already has somebody in its jaws, it can instead use the Swallow action instead of the bite. The bite deals quite a bit of damage, 4d12, so 4 dice because it's a gargantuan creature, and d12 is pretty much the biggest dice you can have. Piercing damage, good enough. It's not particularly strong for a damage type, but it makes sense. And you are automatically grappled. If you are grappled, you can then be swallowed. If you are swallowed, you take 16d6 acid damage, are restrained, and blinded. Additionally, you will have total cover against attacks and other effects from outside the Tarrasque. And you would need to deal 60 damage or more in a single turn to the Tarrasque from inside it with the Restrained, which gives you disadvantage on attacks and all sorts of other things. If you try to rely on AoE, make sure that you have the health to survive those area of effect attacks, as you will also be targeting yourself. And then, if you deal 60 damage or more in a single turn, the Tarrasque can attempt a saving throw. And if he succeeds, nothing happens. If he fails, then he spits you out, and you fall prone within a space that is within 10 feet of the Tarrasque. If the Tarrasque dies while you're inside of it, you're no longer restrained, and you can escape by just climbing out. Makes sense. Its claws just deal a good amount of damage, 4d8, as do its horns, slashing and piercing respectively. However, its tail allows it to knock a creature prone with a single strength saving throw. Alright, fair enough. And then it has 3 legendary actions. 1 to attack, with claw or tail, 1 to move, and 1 to bite a target at the cost of 2 actions. Now, since the Monster Manual for 2025 has come out, some things have changed about the Tarrasque, and so I do want to bring this up because I think that it is relevant to talk about it. Let me just find the new thing, because I did try to look for it, but I couldn't find it online. So instead, we're just going to make use of something else, and I'm just going to screenshot it, and those who recognize it, and those who don't, well, don't. So, I am going to screenshot this just to make sure that I don't show the website, as I believe that this is a very useful website, and I would rather not show it for legal reasons. So, let me just ignore this. Onto the Tarrasque. Those are just some homebrews that I was working on for my own campaign. So, this is the Tarrasque of the 2025 Monster Manual. As we saw before, it has the same armor class, has slightly more health, but it's a lot faster, 20 feet faster, has a burrowing speed of 40 feet, and has a climbing speed of 60. It is now proficient in perception, has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing no matter what, immunity to fire, poison, has the additional immunity to deafened, and now has 3 additional legendary actions. Now, legendary resistances, I mean. I believe that resistances should simply state all, as they should be resistant, as it, not they, because technically there's only one Tarrasque on Toril. It should be resistant to all types of damage. This creature is meant to be unbeatable. And it should have immunity to psychic attacks. On to its actions. Now, 2025's Monster Manual has simplified a lot of creatures, and I think in a very good way. It takes away a lot of different attacks that don't really do anything outside of just dealing different damage types, and simplifies them into a single thing. Now, this Tarrasque, rather than 1 bite and 4 attacks, has 1 bite and 3 attacks, using claw or tail in any combination. It also has the ability to roar so loudly that it deals a lot of damage, deafens, and frightens creatures until the end of its next turn. This is a very powerful ranged attack. But I find that this is a downgrade. It can now bonus action swallow, so it can bite and swallow on the same turn, which is nice. And its legendary actions have now been made more concise. It can no longer bite as a legendary action, but now it can move and attack as part of the same legendary action, and it can now move a full 60 feet, and as it does so, it can automatically break the concentration of any medium... Oh wait, no. All creatures in the area lose concentration, and medium or smaller creatures are automatically made prone within a 60-foot radius. He can only do this once a turn, though. Or once per round. So there's some amount of balancing involved here. That being said, I would add an extra attack to here. And probably replace the tail attack. I'd combine these two, so 48 damage, and if you are hit, you are made prone automatically. And then I would give the Tarrasque the ability to throw or shoot out some of its spines. This was an ability that it had in 3rd and 4th edition that was taken away for 5th edition. In Pathfinder 2 and Pathfinder 1, it does retain this ability, mostly because Pathfinder 1 is basically 3rd edition, and Pathfinder 2 is 3rd edition, basically. But mixed and matched a bit with 5th edition. Whatever. 2 things that I find to be missing about the Tarrasque. Number 1, sharpness, by which I mean the ability to ignore resistance, and I do refer to the traits here. The ability to ignore resistance to its damage. I think that is very important to this creature, to make its offensive power really shine, because otherwise it really doesn't deal that much damage. And the no-fly zone, without which it is essentially incapable of dealing with flying opponents. Sure, it has a breath weapon for all intents and purposes, but it's a rather lacking breath weapon. It deals good damage, 78, but against a party of 4 level 20s with 3 magical items each, 78 damage every 3rd turn, because, you know, well, actually 4th, because you do the Thunderous Bellow, and then you only get to roll recharges at the start of your turn, and it would take you 3 turns to recover it, but then you would use it when you recovered it, so yeah, every 3 turns. 78 average damage every 3 turns doesn't really do that much. You have more than enough time to heal, and if you are just using some form of flight to stay away from the creature, you can reasonably deal with it without it being able to deal with you in any way, shape, or form. That's why I would add the no-fly zone, and also the spines, so that it can attack at range. That being said, I think that this is a marked improvement. The only changes are what I said, but I'm going to write down those specific changes, and maybe, who knows, somebody from Wizards of the Coast will see this and think, this guy's alright. I like what he's saying. I agree with him, and I'm going to change things to match his vision rather than my own. Who knows? But let's do this. And so, let's call this How to Fix the Tarrasque. Number 1, no fly zone. Creatures within. Let's actually call this. Let's actually organize this by the same metric as what's here. So, resistances. Resistance, all damage. Immunities, psychic damage. This is just things to add to the Tarrasque, basically. There's nothing that I think should be taken away, only things added on because they are missing from the creature. So, we should add resistance to all damage, and we should add psychic immunity, psychic damage immunity. Other than that, traits to add include no fly zone. Creatures within 200 feet of the Tarrasque have their flight speed with a flying speed, or have their flying speed halved. Sharpness. Attacks or damage from attacks made by the Tarrasque ignores resistances. That's it. Just these two abilities added on. And actions to change. Condense claw and tail into a single attack. Rend, 4d8 plus 10 slashing damage. Creatures of huge size or smaller have the prone condition. Let's use the same language. Add ranged attack. Spines, let's say 3d8 plus 10 piercing damage. Range, let's say 120 to 480, which I believe is the same as a heavy crossbow. And let's also say target's speed is set to 0 until the end of the Tarrasque's next turn. This actually has the effect of causing flying creatures to immediately fall down to the earth, which does make the Tarrasque quite dangerous against flying opponents, which is the thing that makes it's the thing that makes the Tarrasque the weakest. I'm adding these. Plus 19 to hit. And there you go. And these are the major changes that I would make to the Tarrasque if I was running him. And these are the major changes that I have when I do run him in my own game. I haven't run him yet. I haven't had the opportunity. But I always have him in the back of my mind. I was like, if these guys piss me off enough, the Tarrasque is going to appear, and these are the things that he's going to have on top of what it already has. So, I hope that this was informative. I hope you guys enjoyed our little exercise. And I hope to see you again next time. Have a good one. Cheers. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. I might make a more condensed version of this, a more edited, more fixed up version of this. But right now I'm still working on the magic item video. I just haven't been able to sit down and edit it because I'm just really bad about that stuff. I just keep procrastinating. But hey, that's what it's all about. It's all about procrastination. So, with all being said, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Cheers. Now that we have concluded that first order of business, shut the fuck up, bitch. Let us go ahead and get ready to begin with Silksong. So now, appreciate the follow, Regional Alcohol 59. Interesting name. Interesting name. But let's jump on to Silksong. There you go. Changing all of this to Silksong. There you go. And let's game. But yeah, I'll probably make like a more condensed version with an actual script. Probably something cut down to like 10 minutes, just analyzing the sheet and discussing it directly. But who knows? We'll see. All right, where the fuck am I going? Up. Fine, I won't get fancy with it. Damn, we gotta go all the way down. Bitch. Hello. Wait. Bitch. Get fucking flung, pussy. No, I don't want to make that. I do need I need some extra rosary beads, so okay. And now we can activate that bench and then go up and explore that area. What's through here? Oh! Back at Bone Bottom. Bitches. Oh. Oh. Ooh. What's through here? The wormways, huh? I kind of don't want to explore this yet. I want to finish exploring the other place first. But I also want to connect. Connect this. Woo. I feel like the only way out for me is to essentially die at this point. I don't know how else I would be able to return, so we're just gonna let this thing kill us. There you go. That's fine. There's no like downside to just not getting my my things back. And now we go this way. There you go. And now we have to go up. There you go. Bitch. All right. Oh. Hello. Yes. There you go. So I guess we got our first polyp heart. That's cool. right. This is the fight. Right. I remember this now. Meh, 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 meh. Heal. Ow. Okay. Ah, god damn it! Oh, you bitch! Ah, fucker. I turn now! Good luck, everyone else! Type shit. Okay. Whoop. Ah! Okay. Damn it, too early. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. One, two, three. Oh my god! And boom. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna fight that thing, there's no point. Alright. Let's go. Alright. We're here. Ooh, no. Son of a bitch, dude. Heal. All right. Oh boy. Got him. Little bitch. That's what you get, pussy. Don't fuck with me. Bitch. Third try. That was a hard fight, though. I can imagine a lot of people would get stuck there for a while. Damn, imagine fucking DSP trying to do that fight. Honestly, though, people give the DSP way too much shit. They should be saving all of that hate for his supporters. Like, why the fuck are you giving that guy money? Like, that's just cringe. Go support, like, you know, a starting streamer. Somebody who's actually, you know, still hungry about it. Like me. Steal. Okay. An ad has started, so we're gonna give those 3 minutes time to pass. I'm gonna go, you know, stretch me legs because I have been on the computer the whole day today, and I woke up early. Even though the stream was late, I was busy doing other stuff, and there was just way too much fucking noise for me to be able to stream because there's been construction. But we are gonna wait for the ads to end. So I will be right back, guys. As always, support the stream if you would love to. McSpooner Actor, welcome to the hill. Appreciate the follow. See you guys in 2 minutes. I actually need to fucking start clipping fight moments, so I'm just gonna take down, take down, take down, take down, take down. That's the name of the song, right? I need to get a little thing on screen for when we're doing ads. Maybe set up the bot to be able to do that shit. Ooh. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I need 4 purple polyps. I've got 2 now. Some tells me there's going to be one at the top here. Oh. I was wrong. What have I unlocked? Wall jumping! Yay! Sister Splinter. These are really cute. Yay, beads. I wonder where I'm storing all of these beads. Hey. There's just something so funny to me about just the... It's back to Belhard. Oh god. And I'm pretty sure that I now can... Yup. Aww, oh my god. Cute little shit, ain't he? Ow, bitch! I got your ass. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. Little fucking slut. Ow! Fucker. Okay, so there's a big old bell bitch right here. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. I got your ass. I got your number now, bitch. Ah! I was wrong. I didn't. I did not have his number. Bitch. Ow. Fuck. Heal. I wonder how many other fighting styles are in this game. Fucking skank bug. What the fuck? It just fucking killed itself, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna clip that. Because you guys never fucking do. Fucking skank bug. What the fuck? It just fucking killed itself, bro. I appreciate the follow. Give me just a second to finish this. What the fuck? There. Funny little clip. Oh yeah, now I can actually, What's this? A rosary string. Damn it. I actually trolled myself there. Come on. There you go. Alright. Oh, wait. Shit. I fucked myself up. Bitch. Get fucking one-shotted. Pissy. I want to turn on that fast travel point. So I'm gonna go do that. Appreciate Paul, Scraffle TV, and Stall63. Both of you guys are absolute legends. Welcome to the hill. Bitch. This way. And now I actually have enough to activate this. Yes. Insert the beads into the hole. How about the game with a friend? I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm going to let the stream play in the background. I appreciate that greatly, Fed Gonzalez. I appreciate it immensely. And yeah, this is a really good game. I hope you managed to fully enjoy the game without spoilerinos. This is absolutely the sort of game where, like, you want to explore it yourself, basically. You wanna experience the whole thing. You don't get spoiled. Back to Bellheart. What's up here? Oh, right. What? Okay, well. I love the animation of her going down like that. As opposed to the KSI song Down Like That, which is not one of my favorites. I feel like KSI kind of peaked with Little Boy. And he's had some good ones since. But he's kind of been trying to go into that pop vibe, and I don't think that's where he shines most. Ow. How many of these do I still need? 6! I thought I needed 4. I wasn't even close. Alright, so down we go, I guess. Think I don't hear your bitch ass? Oi! Oh, they shall join. Union upon your thread. A gift for your waking. A world strung to serve.
Vienta.
Creature, your claws guide those cursed threads, but you are not their source. What role do you play in this vile affliction? What? Who the fuck are you talking to, bitch? Oh, she is here. The rare birthling. Precious child of worm and weaver. Spawn of those who dared to flee. She has found her way home, at last. How fine her shell and silken claw. For you, mother, let me claim her all of you. Nice. 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 Whoop. Ow. Fucking bitch. Oh. Oh, bitch. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. Bitch! Fucking pussy, come out here! Phase 2, let's go! Ra Woo! Hey! Oh! Come on, let's go! Hey! 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 Heal. Missed. Missed again. Ow. Whoop. Whoop. Heal quickly. Ow. Heal. Ow, bitch. Give me your shit. Give me that. Give me that. Oh yeah. Pussy. Got a little excited there. Got a Rasto. Ooh. Needlin. Play ancient melodies by stringing silk along the needle. Silk will be expended. Strike enemies to replenish silk. Oh. It's not a new fighting style, even though that was the animation of a new fighting style, but it was a different thing. Whoa. Alright, well. Okay, well. I didn't expect to not be able to go to the other side of that. I am struggling more with this than I did with the boss. Cool. These little spider bitches, dude. Y'all ugly, bro. What's this? A flashbang! Think fast, chuckle nuts! But so I take it these are the weavers, huh? For her light eternal, our song sustains. Objective completed. I'm guessing I freed all the little all the other little bugs. Happy footsies. Hello. Welcome, welcome, weary pilgrim. Though glorious Belhart may be past its finest shine, it still remains the last friendly stop before the citadel. It is the task of I, fair Pavo, to extend the warmest of welcome to those passing devout, such as your good self. Your town seems returned to healthy form, good bug. I had some concern that upon cutting you free, I'd find only husks. Yes, well, most of our residents did not fare so well. Still, it's no good to dwell on dark things. We shall build and grow and be welcome, as is any good bellbug's task. What do you remember of your time caught upon the thread, Pavo? It is difficult, upsetting even to think. Strange, sad memories, not my own. And my own thoughts smothered amidst the tangle. If one could choose to connect themselves to something grander, that curse may seem a wonder. For myself, it now seems a horror. Oh. Ultra Gaudy Plantation appreciate all. Greetings, shopkeeper. It seems you've returned well from that silken affliction. Well, I'm a clever bug. When that strange thread struck down from above, I shut up tight and huddled in my bell home. Might have been a problem for the others about here, but my store was flush with supplies, so no fear I'd go hungry. Your preparedness served you well then. Though, your store now seems quite bare. Yes, I'll admit. The wait was longer than I'd anticipated, and a bug has to eat. I'll have more to offer you once my courier turns up. No doubt he's been avoiding Belhart since the curse set its sights on us. Okay. My dear little courier was last seen in Shellwood. Please someone find Tip and send him home, along with all his precious stock. And crawbug clearing. Those blasted crawbugs are fouling up my roof. I've come up with a clever solution to keep them away, but I'll need some help. Inquire it halfway home if you're fit for the task. Taylor Carp. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the hill. Whee! What? Who is it? What have you got? What do you want? I'm just a traveler, one hoping you were not too badly affected by the cursed snare set upon this town. Pah! What finds them outside means nothing to me. None of them have my keen sense, my respect for the past. You see, Mabel, though. Sneaky, too. If you find any fine old stuff, anything with a history to it, bring it here, I'll take it. What was this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me. Okay, here you go. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Till I die here in the damp dark, then join those poor sods, trapped to stumble aimless and empty until their limbs fall to dust. The crew of the citadel, dirty and worn. Full chamber to the kingdom of the white worm. Claim the weaver in half part, last of their line, sensed strong with silk, resistance anticipated, quell with rune cage. More then! Bring me more relics of the past, records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe. If I happen upon more curiosities of this kingdom's past, I may visit again. Till that time, keep yourself safe. Hey, yo, you shouldn't be telling people that. By claw, are you then our savior in the shell? Standing so calm and cool on entrance on Pliny's Bellhome. What clue, sir, tells of my part in your town's liberation? Why, your blade fierce warrior. Any fine pen master would detect a sign of deadly work upon that needle's edge. 'Twas a vile curse that struck here. No simple bug, nor basic pin could have granted our release, no. That blade, though, so expertly clutched in claw. It could well have met the task. It was you who cut us free, yes? I'll grant you a sharp sight, Pin Master, and your saving is fortuitous. This blade that restored your town would now benefit from your service. Well, yes, I've a busy backlog of pins to tend, but your gracious heroism decrees that unique weapon receives my care this very moment. What say I take a look? Yes, give it a sharpen.
Hola.
Hola. Cute. Hey. Needle sharpened. Bonfa, it is done, brave warrior. By my expert claw, your strange blade has received some fast, sharp shine. It shall cut cleaner than ever before. Your efforts provide great aid, Pinmaster. You have my thanks. Sharpened needle. Blade is honed to a fine edge. So does he more damage now, or what? Okay, so I guess we should check out the halfway home for that other thing.
Oh, Ganavich.
Wee. Okay. So the halfway home is just above. Ow! Fuck, I forgot about you. Oh shit, he died in 3 hits. Oh, these guys are still dying in 3 hits.
Oh boy.
Oi, sister, I'm sat here all bent and bedraggled. Bedraggled. But you look fresh as the day you was hatched. How do you fare so well in these drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you got a secret you could share?
No, Finistra.
None that would offer easy aid, good bug. Whatever lurkus or savvy brought you this far, may it continue on your journey. I saw Shell will cease tormenting me once I reach the citadel. It's sung that all ails are healed just as soon as we step beyond the grand gate.
Benny Frank.
Barkeep, I've seen your request on the Bell Town's wish wall. What assistance are you seeking? Ah, perfect. You're the able sort that'll make short work of the task. From those blasted crawls atop here, my roof is fast becoming their cozy nest. Now they've grown so bold they're starting to attack pilgrims as they pass. Would you simply have me slay them? Your sturdy shell seems more than up to the task. If only it were so simple. Kill the ones above and more just keep coming. It's the warmth of this home, you see, draws them right in. I'm looking for a long-term solution. A scarecraw. I'll build the biggest there's bit of a bin. So fearsome it'll keep those craws away for good. All I need is some rag pelts from the craw bugs themselves. Hunt them down, collect the pelts, and bring them back. Bring me back a heap of the stuff. I'll do the rest. There you go. Bitch. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You can't swim, can yas? Ow, bitch. Fucking pussy. And I hadn't one to break silver bells. I'll have to find them, I guess. Because I don't fucking know what they mean by silver bells. What is this? A shard bundle. Ooh! Heal. Almost very bad. There you go, bitch. Gotta get a little closer. Fucking skank. Little clown ass mite. Ah! Okay. Come on. You gotta be careful about fighting these ones. Or Lucky. Lucky works too. In fact, oftentimes Lucky works better than careful. Son of a bitch. Fucking bird bugs. Oh, I can just... Oh! Nice! Very nice! Very cool. Acquired 2 spool fragments. So that was it. That's all that led to. Let's rest to update the map. Good stuff right there. I mean, I guess I should actually stick around here and just grind these craw bugs a bit more. There you go. How many more? 4 more. That looks breakable as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Come on. Gotcha. All right, one more. Whee. There you go. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Kilter Strider. Kilter Striker. I appreciate the follow. Hope you enjoy the stream. And welcome to the hill. And just keep going. We just gotta get to the halfway house. Wait, there's some shit up there. Huh. I'll just jump down and grab it later. There you go. Okay, that was a fucking combo. That was a beautiful combo, bro. Welcome back, traveler. Appreciate the follow. Gross Johnson 56. Welcome to the hill. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the ripe pills from those mangy crawbugs? Their squawking and crowing up there is starting to wear mightily on my patrons. There you go. Here's the rack pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. No, this should be enough. Once I've had a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. Little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when next you pass by. Thank you kindly, stranger. Or traveler. Didn't call me stranger. As payment goes, I've got something I think you'd make good use of. A spare crafting kit. I've been holding onto it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning. Ooh, nice. Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools should attain an even sharper edge. Very, very cool. Alright, let's go up now. There's something above still. Keep going, cause I just wanted to do this. But hey, now we have enough that we could go buy that, that simple key. Pretty cool stuff. run right through. There's gotta be something. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, but there's a bunch of places that I want to explore now that I have the means to. Oh, it just leads back down here. Fucking pussy! A memory locket? What do memory lockets do? Expand crests in the crest pane. Oh. Well, I'm stupid as fuck. Fucking pussy! Next time, pick on somebody your own size. They might be an easier target. Bitch! Don't be starting what you can't be finishing, bitch! Oh, these are mite mothers. Damn, so I just murdered a bunch of these dudes' mums. Skill issue. Nice try. No, but I actually do want to go through this way. Because I want to get back to the starter area. I want to buy that key. Big puppy, come back!
Come back!
Alright then, Bone Bottom. Why is it called Bone Bottom? Is it because of bony butts? Or is it because we're at the bottom of the location? Questions. Oh, new wishes. Yes, I will buy this off of you. Don't really want anything else. What's this? A life-saving bridge. Sure, here you go. Wish granted. Of volatile flint beetles. Ooh. Cool. And the terrible tyrant. A skull tyrant, large as the marrow's loathsome bony predators, prowls the caves above the great path. Slay the beast and keep us all safe. Absolutely, I'll beat the shit out of it. But first... Oh. Appreciate the follow, high beast mode. Maybe I should have got this one, actually. I won't. Okay. Let's go this way. Because I know there's stuff I can climb. If you dash while stuck to the wall, you go up. Oh. Bitch. I dislike those bitches. Where the fuck am I? Chapel of the Wanderer. Alright, well, that was my fault. Alright, well, get the fuck off me. Get that. There you go. Bunch of lost pilgrims. Okay, back here. I think this is gonna be a new fighting style. Cuts swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. It is automatically equipped, so I get to check it out immediately. Oh, it's the original moveset. I don't know about y'all. I kind of like the other one. I kind of like the big swings. That being said, this shit fucking fucks, you know? The fuck was that? Did I just crit? Did I? What? Was that a crit? Because I killed that guy in one shot. Why don't you try to gaslight me? Whoa, what? Oh. Ah, that's what that is. That's the bridge that I paid for.
Pena.
I could buy this. Yes. Alright. So, I am familiarized enough at this point with these. Oh, wait! It's different. Ah, that's cool. That's really cool. That is really cool. I could have 3 of these. I like the threat. I like the threat storm a lot, so I'm gonna keep that shot if you don't mind. We've got the simple key now. So I want to go check out what was above. And I think I'm ready to take on the big bitch as well. That's here. Ow. Ah, you fuck! I panicked. That's fine, though. We can do it again. Actually, I probably want a little bit more reach. Even if it's a little slower, the extra reach is going to be real nice. An ad has started right now. All right, fine. We'll wait a tick for the ad to end. It'd be shitty to fucking beat the boss without with like most people not being able to see it because most people aren't subbed, which hurts my feelings. But I am a generous god, and I will attribute no punishment whatsoever. I do wish Twitch wouldn't do ads the way that it does, because it's shitty, dude. Like, you put shit in front of the actual content. And that's the whole reason, or at least most of the reason, why people stop watching TV is because they don't want to have the content interrupted by ads. Except streaming is even worse because half the fucking time, when an ad happens, you miss out on the content. So you're just fucked, right? So you have to just sit there and eat your dick, eat your little dose of penis that Twitch has slid across your table for you, and you just have to sit there and take that shit. And it's like, bro, the fuck? Let me just check how long the ad is still running for. We got a minute and a half left. So, take the chance to, you know, get up, stretch your legs, check out those channel point redeems. You can make me drink water, you can make me stretch. If you have enough points, you can make me do some push-ups. You know, you can do all sorts of things right now to just, you know, pass the time while we wait for the ads to end, so that, you know, half the fucking people here don't get locked out of watching the content, right? Because it's shitty, and I don't want to do that. It's almost done. And like, I'm literally seeing people leaving that were here for a while. And because it's like, dude, it's 3 fucking minutes of ads per hour so that we can play without pre-roll ads, and people just fucking leave. You're killing small streamers when you do that shit, because, you know, the big streamers don't give a shit, right? Like, they've got enough. But it's the small streamers that are still trying to build up their fucking rep, still trying to build up an audience, that get shit on because of this. Alright. Let's do it. Whoa! The fuck was that, you bitch? Fuck! Press the wrong button. Oh, you fucker! I was behind the cover and it still fucking hit me, you prick. I'm gonna switch back to the other one because it doesn't seem to actually have more reach. Or at least not any meaningful reach. But this is faster. That was stupid, I pressed the wrong fucking button. And actually, I'm also going to change... Change to this one. Because I can throw it up and it'll come back and hit him. Let's go. Ah! Gotcha, you son of a fucking bitch whore. Die. Prick. And nobody will miss you. Because you're ugly. And dumb. And stupid. And nobody likes you. Which is probably why you were so mean. But the reason people don't like you is because you're mean. So fuck you anyway, bitch. Uglass. What is this? Oh, we're at the Wormways. Whoa! Ah! 2 hits! Bro, what the fuck were the 2 hits for? Why the fuck did you hit me twice? You didn't need to fucking do that shit. The fuck? Prick. You did not need to fucking hit me twice. Also, I need to actually go and deliver the other thing so I can get my reward. Or is it for you?
To me, Ian.
Mandoresa.
Kerka.
Wait, I guess that wasn't the thing? Huh. I just killed that shit for no reason, huh? Alright. Well. Oh well. I killed it because it annoyed me, and, you know, as a white man, that's just what we do. It's our God-given right to kill any wildlife that pisses us off. Somebody followed immediately after I said that. Sir Full Hearts. He's a sir, that's why. Oh, but I kind of want to read the lore entry for that fucking thing. Cragler, thick-plated scuttler that prefers high places, holds an extensive supply of searing acid in a layered sac within its shell. The acid rains from its mouth upon any creature it seeks as food. Well, how'd that work out, bitch? Seeing me as food, I mean. Ow, bitch. Fucker. Really fast attacks are really good for that that type of fighting. That's the blue stuff from the previous game. That gave you extra health and stuff. Ah. go. Ooh, ouch. What are these things? A gromling. Young masked worm that delights in ambushing intruders within its tunnels. Delights in it. It's for fun. For funsy onesies. Bitch. Little pussy. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm trying to get fancy with it, so I'm just gonna kill you now. Oh.
Friend.
Hello.
Miofene?
Greetings, Chakra. It was a welcome surprise to hear your call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master? Poshanka! It's a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn the rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within this land winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter, though. She can enlighten me when again we meet. Appreciate the follow, Nostrils HD. Until then, I will continue in her shadow. Wormway maps. Hooray. That leads to Bone Bottom. Poshanka!
Friend.
I think I know where that leads, though. Oh. I think I know who this is. Oh. No, I didn't. Ow. As I thought. I actually didn't need to do that. I could just check like this. Let's go back. Well. Ow. Ow again. Alright. Now, I want to get back up. Ooh. Alchemist Xylotl. Oh! A new face. Not here to bother, I hope. I've critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can't afford no distraction. You haven't met Zango, my assistant, by chance? An indolent sort. Short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming. I've not, sir. I am curious, though, about the equipment you have here, and the blue liquid contained within. What study consumes you? Oh, yes, so this miraculous substance intrigues you, too. A wonder beyond wonders. Miracle-made material. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it could even defy death itself. Plasmium, you call it. I've encountered its like before. Or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of the mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is indisputable fact. Plasmium was first discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloom, hidden deep in salt-stricken waters, and I brought it to these caves under her direction, to study how it flourishes in a foreign place. Now, to my work I must return, unless you have further interest in my precious plasmium. Chance upon my truant assistant. Kindly leave me in peace. Oh, you linger here still. Perhaps, like myself, you've been bewitched by the plasmium's beautiful glow. Then join me, you must. A new assistant is needed. Together we shall unlock the secrets of this wondrous substance. Sure. Excellent! With 2 bucks at the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he up and vanished, my precious assistant seeded the warrens below with plasmium buds. The buds should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my own needle file for the job. Once you located a bud, simply charge the file until readied. Then release its needle into a bud's core. Do it right, and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean bump. Return to me when you've retrieved the necessary samples. The right nectar and the right testing, plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. Crazy do. How do I do the thing you asked me to do? Oh. Gotta get in here and equip it. Yay! Ow. I take it we're just supposed to do it like this, right? We should follow Rearm Seance. I don't know if I meant to break the ceiling above Seamstress from that room, or is my game bugged? Seamstress? Which, Wait. Let me show you the areas that I've been to, and then you can tell me if it's in any of these areas. Because I don't think I've dealt with anything called a seamstress. Yeah, Farfields. Farfields. Is it in either one of the areas that I haven't discovered? Like, where is it, roughly? Wait, is it this? I don't remember. I'd need to go back there. I would need to go back there. I am sorry. To the right of the main shaft, furthest right bench. So here, this is the place. And you're asking if you're meant to break the ceiling. I didn't know you could break that ceiling. I don't know. I can't answer your question. I'm sorry. The ceiling has wind tunnel going up, but ceiling is blocked. Could be that you're meant to break it from another location. Ow. Wait, let's, let me look at this. It could be that you're meant to break it from a different location. Let me see. Ow! Fuck! Ah! Ah! Oh god! I actually should grind a little. Just so I can heal. Oh god! I forget you fuckers respawn! Shit! Alright, well, fine. Bitch. Yeah, that for sure was a crit, because those things reset their health each time. I don't know what the fuck the rules are for that critical hit with this fighting style. I don't know if it's just like a random thing. But I like it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Oh wait, this is the apprentice. The roots got him. Plasmium seems, not as innocent as initially believed. Heal. Bitch. Bitch. Ow. Oh. A memory locket. Nice. Ah! Forgot about that. Forgot there were other dangers in this fuck-ass place. Alright, got all the plasmium. Fucking bitch. Know your place. Oh, come on. Rude. Right. Ah! Damn it. shit. Oh, wait, I need to open this shortcut before I can use it. Yeah, makes sense. Heal. That was a waste. Okay, shall I tell you how I found it? Found what? The thing you were talking about? And sure, tell me. I do not mind backseating. How to break the ceiling? Sure. Let me just heal. But yeah, sure, tell me. How'd you do it? Assistant, how goes your work? Have you extracted a sufficient amount of plasmium for me? Yeah, here you go. Ah, and exactly the required amount. A satisfactory effort, Assistant. With just pure plasmium extract, I may finally come to understand this wondrous substance. Awesome. Squanchy Boy Jendo and Sunder Throm, I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the hill, everybody. That's that shit I like to see. Since you have proved yourself a capable system, take this delightful implement of my own invention. A plasmium file. With it, you can inject precious plasmium straight into your body. Almost painless. Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir, but why should I want to do so? The middle bench and stag station next to each other have a hidden area behind it. In Farfield. I'm gonna go check that out after this, then. Well, because filling your body with plasma is so beneficial, protects you from harm, and it feels so exquisitely good. My assistant and I have been injecting plasmium into the local flora and fauna since we arrived. No ill effects have been observed, and so we can conclude that the process is utterly completely safe. Keep using the plasmium file and enjoy all the wonderful effects it has on your body. If you ever run out of plasmium, visit me again. I'll charge a few rosaries for refills, but you can be confident that every bead goes toward our vital studies. Well, this guy's fucking insane, right? Like, I'm not like tweaking out here, am I? Glad wait. Welcome to the hill. Appreciate the follow. Man, you guys are fucking coming out of the woodworks today. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good time. Whoop! Alright. So, let's head to Farfields. Feels good to be able to walk this area without having to worry about that fuck-ass thing. I kicked his fucking ass. He never stood a chance. I swear to God. From the moment I laid eyes on him, I knew he was gonna die by my hand. Ada! Alright, so, we're going to Farfields. Took one look at that guy and I was like, I'ma kill your ass. You spat on me. Actually, wait, you said this way? How'd you say it? The middle bench and stack station next to each other have an area behind it. This area, right? Area behind it. Aha! Found you, you bitch. Very cool. Whee! Ah! The fucking Virgil bugs! Fuck-ass Virgil bugs. ow, ow! God damn it. What crest do you have? What's your fave? Right now, I'm really enjoying the quick one. But I also really like the heavy one. Right now, I just have these ones, yeah. Hunter, which is the one you start with. Reaper was nice. I'm really liking the Wanderer, though. It's basically the same one as, you know, from the first game, right? Ah! Alright, well. Just found Wanderer hardest for Pogo. Nice for fights, though. I kind of like it, because of how fast it is, right?
Friend.
Even if you mess up, you can correct with Pogoing. Fuck! Ball's on a stick, bro. Yeah! Whoop! No, the bee! I ain't fucking fighting that thing in the air. Fuck! Okay, I need to float a little. Whoop. 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 Oh, god damn it. Whoop. Whoop. Oh my god. No, you piss! You fucking piss! I hate this area. Why is parkour my greatest enemy? No! Fuck! No! No, I pressed the wrong fucking button! Why the fuck am I back here? Did you get that plasmium tool? Yeah, I got the plasmium thing. Probably should have used it to heal there. Alright. Alright, puppy thing. Big giant bug dog thing, come back. Bar fields. Gives you extra hearts. Yeah. I just want to get here so I can rest here.
Huh?
What? That's a hate crime. That was... That's... I don't appreciate that. Got him. Up. Oh, hey, that was the last of the Virgil bugs that I needed to kill for the Codex thing. Foop. I'm more than a little pissed off that that's all I had to do. Oh, nice. The other things now give temporary hearts. Where the fuck am I? Oh, you're the thing. Woo! That's right, fucker! Bitch! Come on, bitch. Woo! Ah! Ah! I think I fucked up. He just fucking left. I think I fucked up because he just fucking left. Ow! Brody just left. Just didn't feel like fighting me anymore. With the clip I've seen, if you overload your blue hearts, all your hearts become blue and they regen. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, they are dead. Nearly on Macdora.
Can I fight that thing still? No, it's gone. I think I fucked up. Guys, I think I fucked up with that big ass thing. Also, I kind of want to go find that giant thing from the marrow, that bone tyrant. But I also want to check that area out right there to the left that I still haven't been able to explore. Oh, bitch! Ow. Ow. Bro, what am I doing? Playing dumb as hell for no reason. It was a journal entry. Only dropped a beast shard though. I need another craft metal. Oh. But does he go somewhere else? if you open the door? Or is he just gone forever? Because, like, I kind of wanted to kill that thing. I was kind of hyped about it. I'm not gonna lie, call me Craven the Hunter, but like I do enjoy fighting a giant monster. Not sure, maybe just generic bug from another harder area. Could be. I hate it here. I actually fucking hate it here. Hate this fucking game so goddamn much, bro. This says defeat one more to complete Hunter's Note. Okay, well, there's probably gonna be more than in that case. Hopefully. I am a god. Mortal men bow before me and give me Twitch subs. Of course the violent ass Virgil bug immediately comes at me like that. Woo! That's it? There's gotta be something past here. A chest! With money. That's it, I guess. Whoop. Gotta get those innocent little birds that fly off, gotta be quick. I don't mind them flying off, honestly. Oh, wait, shit. You're not the one I wanted to kill. I wanted to go here. And then we're going to the marrow. In search of some big thing that's above. So, I'm gonna rest here. Oh. Interesting. Fuck. Ow. Okay. Got him. Oh, fuck. That almost went bad. Okay, so there's 2 more of those, huh? Alright. Off to eat, have fun. Alright. Have good food. Bon appetit. enjoy your meal. That's what I was trying to say, but because I was entering fight mode, my vocal skills just vanished into the ether. There's no way that was it. Bone apple teeth, yes. Deeper, must look deeper. Hunt a skull tyrant of the bone marrow. Right there above. Above the entrance to the Hunter's March. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just to max my health. Bitch. No. Wait, I know. Skull Tyrant of the... Oh. I got it. It's the only place that's left, right? Also, that sign was new, I'm certain of it. As are all these lights. Got it. Never stood a chance. Okay, so. What the fuck is this? Haha! Haha! Who the fuck are you? Hola, hola! Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill, we said.
That's fine.
I've no need to test my skills, sir. Nor do I have time for frivolities. Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you, if you can meet our challenge.
Yanara.
If you offer a prize, that changes matters. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules of your game? Exceedingly simple, my lady. I'll provide the pins for throwing, and my associate will provide the target. Hit the target 15 times, and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. Sure. Hola, hola! Time to play. Take these straight pins and strike the target when you see it. If you can strike the target 15 times, the prize is yours. Ah! Oh, it's misses. I see. I see, okay. We gotta be careful. Shit. Buckles!
Rancamentis Faradalia. Bromat to Tantak. Vavuma.
Mane.
Fuck. Bro, I suck at this.
Rancamentis Faradalia.
I'm going to spend all of my beats here, I swear to God. I'm overcommitting, dude. I'm overcommitting! Fuck. I decide that I'm gonna jump and shoot, and then I know I missed the jump, and then I still shoot because I'm being dumb. Hola, hola, that's it then. Our Lady has struck the target 15 times. A beautiful victory. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. A little levity is a balm in these troubled times, don't you think?
Magina Fora.
I'd have thought such games best saved for times of peace, but perhaps there is truth in what you say. And now that I have bested your challenge, you will produce the prize I've earned? No, of course. I see you have a tool pouch of your own there, full to bursting with baubles and trinkets, no doubt. I'll fit another pocket onto it, so you can carry even more tools and shards with you. A fair price, wouldn't you say? Yes. Quite appreciated. All right then. Ah. Ooh.
Friend.
Ah! Mistimed it. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with me? Bro! Did I fucking hit my head and nobody told me? Nobody informed me that I suffered tremendous brain damage? There you go. Out here playing like dog ass. I know what it is. I spent my cooldowns on the game, and now when it's like actual fights, the brain must rest. I still want to know what the fuck that, like, shing is. That crit. Because I recognize a crit when I see one. And I want to know what the rules for it are. Is it just as something begins the attack? Because it seems like that's the case. Ow. Fuck. Alright, we gotta stop being so fucking cocky about these fights. That was a crit again. That was that shing! Finished off a boss with a crit. That's great. Got his ass though. Never stood a chance. First try.
Friend.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or something. Something underneath here? Oh wait, that's where I came from. An ad started as soon as we finished that fight, huh? Well. Well, there's still the last flint bug. Damn it. Pressed the button too late. Oh, cool. The last of these. It's pointing me this way. Alright. I'm gonna rest. Bitch ass thing. Also, this one may be the one that we've had to track for the longest. There you go, that's the last of the flint gems that we needed. Well, let's head back to Bone Butt. Head back to Bone Butt, deliver the quests.
Mandoresa.
Is it here? Turn it, yeah. Crown fragments and flint gems. Did the things. Wish granted and wish granted. We got some memory lockets. And I think this gives us a ton of beads for our butts. Yeah. Lower Shellwood. We'll have to go investigate that. And we'll have to go look for these. And then we'll have to go look for more of these. But all of that will be left for tomorrow. Because it is getting late. I wish to leave. So, to everybody who has stuck around this late, I thank you all so very much. I'm going to try and start the streams earlier so we can get more stuff done. But yeah, that's all I can do. I can try. That being said, I'm going to drop you guys off with somebody else. Not somebody playing Silksong. You can only watch me play Silksong. Only me. But with all of that... Ooh, I'm going to drop you guys off with Powder. She's playing Kronos the New Dawn. For once, she's not talking about politics. Oh, she's gone for now. We can wait until she gets back, maybe? BRB Dad. We're gonna set up the raid, and then we're just gonna wait until she gets back, and if she doesn't get back, we'll just raid. Okay, so she is here. No, that's a bot redeem. We'll just wait a little. It's gonna take a minute. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, make sure to check out the YouTube as well. I upload bi-weekly, or try to at least. Mostly I upload when something that I want to upload comes up. You know, usually something related to video games. I talk some politics, but I want to do less of that. Oh, she's back. All right. Well, here goes the raid. So, bye guys. I will see you all next time. Oh wait, no, she's not back yet. No, she just like jolted, and then she went to sleep. Okay, never mind. But as I was saying, I like to talk about video games, especially D&D. The entire first half of this stream was about D&D, as was the message that was on screen the whole time. But with all that being said, I will see all of you next time. It's almost time. I have to go. Bye-bye, guys. Say hi to Powder for me. Be good to her.